leave my mark, and we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the dimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the dimmer.
And welcome to those just tuning in. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and we've got no outs in the second. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One out, bases empty. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
One ball, two strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. Next one in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Guardians 1. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the second baseman, Miles Straw. Fouled off left side. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And now for the Jays, Jonathan Clase, a switch hitter batting right. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Right side, Brennan sizing this one up. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Guardians 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Daniel Schneemann. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So the batting order turns over. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Foul ball there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ranging back, and that one is out of here. He circles the bases. Third home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-3.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. Ramirez with some impressive production lately. Tapped softly on the ground. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
On the ground to first, and foul ball. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if he'll take it.
Manzardo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
First and second, 2 outs. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. On the ground to the left, Rocchio. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
Tied up here in the early going.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that's in the dirt. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Anthony Santander at the plate. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Guerrero, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball in for a strike. 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. Rocchio sizes this one up. 2 away now. And the batter is George Springer. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Runner on the move. That one hit to right. Brennan on the move. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied at 3.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't...
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. That's a strike. 0-1. Arias goes 6'1", 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Schneider makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Brian Rocchio. To the right side. Throw to first in time.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a ground ball. Bichette fires to first on the run. Low throw, picked, he's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Lane Thomas. Up the middle. They take the force out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Guardians lead 1. So no change in the score. It's 3. Back now in Toronto. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Cantillo back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That one missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball. Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Center field. Thomas pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Slice down the right side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still tied 3-3. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Now fly ball to right center. Springer on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Ramirez with another scorching run of play lately. Bassett ready to fire now.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
This one smacked out to left center. Go ahead run on base. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana.
0-1.
Ramirez, the base runner at first with 1 out. There goes the runner. Ground ball
That
left
ball's
side, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Carlos Santana powers 1 out. It's 5-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped on a line, and George makes the grab. Carlos Santana, so smooth for the Guardians. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Gets under it and pops it up, and that's a foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And he deals. Ball one there.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Ernie Clement now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out. On the ground, Rocchio. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish, 1 for 2. Curveball drops in there.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
You know, these Guardians, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And now the count is even. That's down and in.
2 strike.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
In there at the knees. That is strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs. And 1-1. Two outs. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Offense held in check there. Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jacob Junis.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And that one is in for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Herron, a left-hander, also throwing. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That's to third. Ramirez. And Guerrero is set down. And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. And that is out of play. The Guardians trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the sixth. And there's a ball. That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Line drive caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Springer now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Davis Schneider. Off the mark there. 1-0. Springer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count. The count is full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Get out of town. He sends a rocket to left. And we are starting over. It's 5-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. That's through there for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Close, but call the ball. 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Clase makes the catch. 2 away.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one is off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pitch came off the bat.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Chris Bassett. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fukudome. Now here is Carlos Santana, and that's in for a strike. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Guardians. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Miles Straw getting ready to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Smith, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. First pitch just misses. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fastball is outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. Jonathan Clase next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. To first, and he breaks for second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. And he's out.
On the tag.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Santana. And they put the tag on him for the out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. High chopper to third. But it kicks foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order. We go to the 8th, and now the DH, Kyle Manzardo. High fly ball out of the left center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. That's in there. This to third, and it stays fair. Here comes the throw. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Mason Fukudome will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second. Now a chance for Gabriel Arias. Fly ball center field. Clase gets under it, and it's caught for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Brian Rocchio. Fastball for a strike. 2 down. Go ahead run and scoring position. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. And now Daniel Schneemann. Here's the strike. 95 of that one.
0-1's the count.
Rocchio, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Inside,
Next
ball
one
1.
off the plate inside. And it's 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Pitch misses inside. And now it's even 1-1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Emmanuel Clase up and loosening in the pen. And fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Booth?
Santander in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rocio to second, and that's 2. And we're back. Here's Lane Thomas. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be. Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Ramirez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The other way. Guerrero the toss to first, and the inning is over. Emmanuel Clase on to try and close it out.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that is out of play.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering way off the plate. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Trying to close out a one-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now Alejandro Kirk. And ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
No Flintstone, get his bed right. Got the game in the headlock, no safe zone inside round. Everybody got a